All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our AI Learning Agents project. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, yesterday, if you recall, we ran our first learning agent and we had it create a snake game for us. Today, I altered it a little bit to see if we can actually recreate the Wheel of Fortune game that we ran. But this time, I want to run it inside of Pygame. I don't want to run it inside my terminal. So this is the instructions I gave my agent here. So I would like to create a Wheel of Fortune game using Python and Pygame. Make sure the game ends when the player has solved the puzzle or runs out of turns. Display guess letters. Display incorrect guesses. Add color to the game. Display animated celebration if the game is won. If game is lost, display animated message try again on the screen. Add all inputs needed to run the game. If there are any errors while running the code, correct them before saving the file. Make sure the entire game fits into the view. Now, I gave it that specific command about making sure all of the code is correct before saving it because I did have an issue here. Let me show you that one of the versions that I ran, I tried to update it to make it something special, but it came across an error. So instead of me trying to debug it, I went back and I gave the agent instructions that he's only to save the correct code if there's no errors inside of the code. So let's go ahead and run this and see what we got. So again, this is everything generated from our agent. Everything is run on his own. I didn't have anything to do with the building up this code here. It was all agent work. So let's see if he got everything down pat and he stayed true to the instructions that he was programmed to run. And again, if you remember the initial way that we had run the Wheel of Fortune game, it was going to run here in our terminal. This time we want to run it as a Pygame application. So let's see if it goes through. And again, you know the usual. We are using our camera and we are running the application at the same time. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay. So let's just give it time to load up and see if it actually works. And again, we know that it works on the snake game. We saw yesterday we ran the snake game successfully. It's firing up now, so let's see what happens here. Now here's our Wheel of Fortune game. So we have incorrect guesses, title of our game, turns left 6. So let's start guessing. So E, A, there's an O there, P. I think I know what this word is already. Bam. So that's that right there. So you can see it was able to create a Wheel of Fortune game and it stuck to the specifications we gave it. So with that being said, this is going to be the last game that we created with our agent. Everything from here on out is going to be real world use case applications and real world use case uses. So moving on here is going to be nothing but production wise or production style applications that we're going to be using our agent to create. And of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.